Good day, YouTube. I'm Ray.
I'm Dom.
I'm Tom.
I'm Sam.
And this is not one of our Pokemon Nuzlocke, as you realise by now. It's the ever disappointing Casual Lounge. This is also not a day where I am not hungover. So you can pass that one for yourselves. So what we're going to do today is we're going to play Lego Racers, a PS1 and PC classic from the old days when Lego was
good.
Was cool.
It was before Lego took off and became Lego Star Wars and everything else.
Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter.
Yeah, all that shit. When Lego was about creativity.
Became Lego-ified.
And racing.
Yeah, not just shamelessly ripping off someone else's IP. So now we're going to do Lego Racers, but we're going to do Agony Aunt, like you know the Agony Aunts that we did that were really successful.
Yeah, and the people who aren't racing are also going to try and pat their heads and rub their bellies at the same time.
It's a bit crowded, but it's going to work.
That'd be great.
Okay, Sam, you and I are racing.
Yeah.
Willis stays on. Ray, you'll fire a problem for you and Tom to deliberate over. Sam and I will jump in with our own things.
Right.
Sam, you've made a racer called Old Dom, which I appreciate. Thanks for that.
Old Dom!
Yeah, okay.
In my day, there were 700 Pokemon! You're now Professor Oak.
X, let's get into it.
Ah, my lumbago. Okay, dear... I was going to say Ray and Dom. Dear
Ray, Dom, Tom and Sam.
Dear Clusterfuck. Boss's beard is cue for a romp. My girlfriend is too kinky for me and I struggle to keep up with her in bed. She loves it when I tell her that she's wild and full on. She takes it as a compliment and roughs me up even harder. But
I don't mean it as a compliment at all. I try to explain it, it's actually quite painful.
Is he being roughed up, being beaten up?
Being
It
roughed
is,
up.
yeah.
Poor guy. I'm on his side.
You're wild and full on. Thanks!
That's just what I wanted you to say. Oh,
Okay.
I've messed up the start.
I can't begin to match her energy and sexual drive. I adore her and I'm keen to please her in any way I can. But I have to admit I'm not mad about some of her tastes, especially when she demands that I dress up as a woman or pretend to be someone we know.
Be my Uncle Dave. I want you to be Uncle Dave.
Uncle Dave's not a woman. It gets even worse.
Auntie Mildred.
Well, as if we're about to find out who. She has a love-hate relationship with her demanding boss. The man has a very distinctive look with long hair and a beard. Every time they have a row, she insists I put on the kit so she can release her frustration and anger and take them out on him.
Oh my god.
The kit presumably comprises beard and wig.
Beard and wig. Fake glasses and a nose.
Yeah, proper spice.
It would be helpful if you told what the buttons were when you first started racing.
X is the button.
X is forward.
X is the button.
R1 is power slide.
Sort of one
L1
button.
is use the power up you've been given.
One button racing.
Great.
Great
You're
stuff.
doing well. You're doing well.
Lego Racers is a classic.
I was first and then Dom went through time and space.
There's a teleporter in this. If you get lots of white and green, then you build up your green until it's a teleporter. Basically, white levels up the power
White,
you've got,
yeah,
and the
augments
colours
your
change
power-ups.
it. So you can the red with a lot of whites will be a very powerful get the guy in front of you bomb.
What's the blue bacon?
Blue, I think, is shield.
Shield, blue bacon.
Yellow is something that traps
Goes
leave
behind
behind.
you,
Oil
yeah.
spill.
Oh, I've been. This is terrible.
This is terrible. I mean, it's a great game.
Sorry, carry on, Ray.
Yeah, so
Trim your
it
hair, 'cause
has
it's
to,
really my
has to
way.
put on the kit. Look, this is just part of my gap, okay? This is part of the kit. Yes, the resulting sex is mind-blowing, but I struggle to work out where I actually fit in. On her birthday,
literally.
she texted me, now! But by that, I knew that she wanted me to go around to hers, put on the works, the red lipstick, the stilettos, and the fishnets, and blow her mind.
The stilettos and the fishnets.
You get the picture?
Oh
She
my
tells
God,
me
I
to
do.
jump, and the only response is how high. Once she got me to turn up at her place dressed as Marilyn Monroe for a night of fashion.
Oh my god!
Only when I arrived, there were already 3 other people there.
Wow.
She'd organised a mini orgy without even consulting me first.
A mini
But with him dressed up as Marilyn Monroe.
I mean,
Not just that's you can turn up for an orgy and go, oh, is that what's on the cards? But and in my Marilyn Monroe get up.
But this is a mini orgy.
a mini
small one.
Yeah, well,
Not
four,
just
4
A
people.
manageable orgy.
what's an
We
unmanageable
could just
orgy.
this could be a manage. We could rotate now.
Hang on.
I'm already playing Lego Racers, Dom. It's not good.
So that's what winner stays on. So you need to
Winner
pass to
stays on.
someone
Okay,
else.
so I've got to play.
The game is very much a backdrop.
Okay. Yeah. So the
To this problem.
So the other
Okay,
three
so we're
participants
versing,
in the mini orgy were from a swinging website and
No,
were
that's
most
awesome.
miffed
That's
when I
not
announced.
an orgy. It's a foursome.
It's a mini orgy. The smallest orgy, I guess, being 2 people.
Right,
No,
For a micro
three's
orgy.
got to. You
This one.
can't have an orgy with 2 people.
That's a threesome.
I'm afraid I lost my rag and told one of them that he was bang out of order, and there was a bit of a scuffle. What hurt me most
Sorry.
was that my girlfriend then took their side in calling me a thug. How does that work?
Sorry, was he dressed as Marilyn Monroe as he had the scuffle?
I guess, yeah, I guess.
He
so.
went, that's bang out of order, mate.
What a
and
thug.
thumped someone in fishnets and stilettos.
But, you know, if you can't handle him at his worst, you don't deserve him at his best. It's a Marilyn Monroe quote,
That's a great image.
ostensibly. Okay, so he's not actually asked a question.
hasn't asked a
other
question.
Than, other than how does that work? But, you know, Ray, Tom, and Sam, please help. My advice, play Lego Racers more.
Play Lego Racers, yeah.
It can only help the situation.
Is that like the warm-up act?
Lego
You
Racers.
start Lego Racers
Yeah.
and then you get the kit
You
on.
have some camaraderie, put some kit on.
I
Dress
mean,
up as Rocket Racer.
he just sounds like, you know, a proper. Oh, I forgot all the analog stick didn't work.
He sounds like a fiddler.
I,
That's a whole different Agony Aunt story now.
I feel like he hasn't got much in the way of backbone, and he's been somewhat strong-armed to this against his will. I don't really know why he's asking us for advice apart from grow a spine.
I wasn't sure.
Either he likes dressing up as Marilyn Monroe or he doesn't.
What is the advice he's
Compassion
asking
stands
for?
me.
He hasn't asked for advice, as Ray says. It's a bit of
Yeah,
a weird
don't
one
know.
because he hasn't actually said what he'd like us to help him with. Just
He's-
how is it fair? And the answer is it's not. But then
I mean,
you've let it get this far.
I don't want to call him a liar. but
Go on.
He's lying.
Really? You reckon
Because
what?
the whole thread is that he has no backbone,
Yeah.
and then he gets into a fight dressed as a woman. I just don't see. I don't
Right.
see
Being
this
someone that
spineless
he's not.
man. Yeah, I don't see the spineless man standing up to someone in an orgy,
You see what?
mini orgy. Sorry.
Confused thug.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, she thinks he's a thug. She took their side.
Yeah,
all the, all
calling
the
him
other
a thug.
guys.
Well, he came in, yeah, forcibly
He's
booted out the
spineless.
swingers.
He's a spineless thug.
He's a spineless swinging thug.
Wow.
He's a, yeah, kind of multifaceted man.
I think, I don't know. A part of me thinks you wouldn't have put on the fishnets and stilettos unless you were into it on some level. No?
Right, you think the
Well, we
first
should probably
time.
go-
He must have some level of...
Yeah. I mean,
Who's into that? Come on, guys, let's just own up now.
Who's worn it without being into it? That's what I want to know.
But he's obviously into it enough to try it, isn't he? You know.
He's open-minded. He's gone,
yeah, which is it's good.
I'll wear it once.
It's to be admired.
What's the other thing? Long hair and beard.
That's for the that's, yeah, it's
That's for her
It's
bot.
not just Marilyn Monroe, it's people we know.
That's a bit unusual.
Can I ask? Well, you're not going to know. This isn't you that wrote it. But is it he
Yeah.
had to grow a long beard?
I think he puts one
No,
on.
I think the,
It's part of the
it's probably
kit.
like a paste-on beard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So at least that's something. He's not had to grow facial hair to order.
Because that's
Yeah,
not
that would
Okay,
be ridiculous.
outrageous.
Well, that's.
The most spineless man in the world would draw the line there. I think.
You've got some facial hair at the moment, Dom. So
Yeah, but this is
Also, if he were to grow it, he'd lose the flexibility of being Marilyn Monroe or the boss.
That's
wouldn't he?
true.
You couldn't be a bearded Marilyn Monroe.
why not?
Maybe that's what I'm into. Maybe I wasn't Marilyn but bearded.
There's no rules here, Ray. A mini orgy, anything can happen. Scuffle, dress up,
Maybe the scuffle was part of it.
fluid swapping, anything.
Oh.
Spontaneous PSX games.
Yeah. Some Lego Racers if that's what they like.
No!
Ah, he's got mummied.
He's pharaohed me!
So
He's pharaohed
I've been
me!
plotting the Pharaoh trick for some time.
How
No!
unfair.
The quality of my advice might have decreased as a result.
Oh! No!
I could say that you've dressed him up.
Oh!
What's it like, Dom? Being spineless and-
It's horrible.
yeah.
Give me my stilettos, I'll jump out of the cake.
Is that second win for Tom?
No, first win.
I won the first
Inaugural
one. So that'll go to you then, Ray, I guess.
Okay.
I guess so.
So, what are we answering this man?
Well, community. He just needs to talk about these things.
He needs
doesn't
to grow a spine.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, if he seems obviously prepared to adopt these characters, but
So you think he's in too deep?
Yeah. You
It
can't
wasn't
get
a
out.
problem to begin with, but it's got worse.
he should. I mean, he should say it's a problem. I mean, if his partner is prepared to ask him to dress up in stilettos and beards and dress as Marilyn Monroe, then surely they can have a conversation about,
I love that 4 blokes. This is a really good sign of the time. The 4 blokes haven't gone. She sounds mental. Just like leave her, mate. Because she's not working. We've gone. No, he really needs to have it. Thought about his issues.
Let's do. What should we do? Should we do?
I go with he's a liar.
I think
she's
it's
normal,
old Dom's
he wants to
planet.
do it all. That's my verdict.
You think he's
I think
deceiving
you're a liar.
us?
I think you're a liar, mate, and that's it.
Well,
Move
this
on.
is part of his weird exhibitionism.
Yeah,
Is writing to
he
us.
does
To
it. He wants everyone to know.
know.
Marilyn Monroe was a showgirl, you know.
She
was
was
in
a show.
movies.
Yeah, that's true.
He wants to be seen on that level. He's a liar and a weirdo. And we need to move on. It's too much.
So what you should actually do is come out of the closet.
That's
what he has.
You know what, mate? You are a thug.
Yeah, thug life.
Right then, next one.
Okay. Good.
Okay.
Dear Ray, Tom, Dom, and Sam, I grassed up my guide to the cops.
Oh God.
A couple of weeks ago, my fella arrived at my place to pick me up. He'd been drinking that day and was absolutely sloshed. So we were already quite middle class.
Yeah.
Sunny night.
Quite sloshed I was.
Quite slosh.
He's on a sugar high.
His car was outside and I told him he wasn't to drive it. But I took his keys and he went crazy. Eventually, he wrestled them from me and sped off. The next time it happened, I threatened to report him to the police. He told me I didn't have the nerve.
The next time it happened.
The next time it happened,
It's a regular occurrence.
he regularly gets sloshed
Yeah.
and tries to drive.
We don't.
So the third time he drove under the influence, I called it in. He was picked up and charged. Bizarrely, he's still talking to me, but his family are not. That's my main problem. He's fine. A drunk, but otherwise fine.
Okay.
He finally recognises that he has a problem with alcohol for which he needs professional help.
Yeah.
But they, by that I mean his mum and grandmother,
Yeah.
are branding me an evil bitch.
Wow.
They keep calling me and telling me I'm out of order.
Well, they were speaking to her.
And yet they're also calling me.
They're also called.
More lies! We've cracked the case.
All these people are liars, Dom. That's all I'll say.
They keep calling me and telling me I'm out of order. The other day I ran into his mother in town. If I'm honest, I've got a feeling she's been stalking me. She started screaming at me outside Greg's.
I thought this was a middle class.
Outside Greg's. For those of our international audience, Greg's is a small chain of bakeries where the poor go for their yum yums.
Whoa.
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 There's nothing wrong with the Greg's, Dom.
I for one enjoy a nice Greg's.
Yeah,
I'm a man.
reasonably rated.
I'm one of you.
I told her I could no longer ignore my conscience. What if he'd hit a mother or a child?
What about anyone?
Or indeed anyone. I tried to point out that a car's a lethal weapon in the wrong hands, but she wouldn't have it. Instead, she kept screaming that I'm stuck up and I don't live in the real world. She feels I brought shame on the family. Because he was driving.
No
under
one
the
would have
influence.
known he was a drunk if he hadn't told him.
She believes I should have stood back and kept my mouth shut. I know I acted appropriately, but I'm finding it very hard to deal with the fallout. I've asked him to speak to them, but he says he's too busy trying to hold on to his job and doesn't feel he has the energy required to take them on.
Oh, what?
Wow.
Yeah, no, last minute.
Oh, this is getting
It's getting quite tense, actually.
Sorry,
Anything
we've
but
been
that.
distracted.
If only-
Ah!
They're driving like they're both
It was-
drunk.
Oh, how
So drunk,
topical!
It's
Wow.
gone quite nicely. Everyone's, person's beaten.
Yeah, so
Very-
far
very
we've not had an
egalitarian.
undisputed winner that we were trying to
Apart
take
from
down.
me, I need
So
to-
what's her problem then?
So her problem is again.
what's the problem? Sounds right to me. Bit
She's
of
grafted them
abuse.
into the cops, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Said, Ray, Tom, Dom, and Sam, find me some heavies to take on my husband's mum and grandmother that corner me outside Greg's. I've got nothing.
Couldn't she use some of her Greg's as a weapon to defend herself?
Not like a really
Like
Pastry,
a hot
tough
bean
pastry.
slice.
tough pastry.
Actually, the heat in the bean
The
slices
bean slice can be, yeah.
can be hot.
Is that too much? Though?
I'm like you as well. I have these problems when you burn your mouth from the hot bean slice.
Oh, he's absolutely a rapper.
Hot bean slice.
Well,
Magnum bean magnum. So,
again, it sounds like a case of the family being mental. Like the other person is mental, but she's a liar, so no one wins.
You reckon she's a liar? You reckon the
Well,
grandma
she said that
and
they
mum-
weren't speaking, and then they suddenly were.
They sound quite,
We've only heard one side of the story.
that's the nature of the
You know. I mean,
Yeah, they haven't all written to us. Dear Ray, Tom, Dom, and Sam. My poor
My girlfriend
grandson's
asked me into the
wife.
cops.
My poor
Maybe,
grandson's wife is a bitch.
That's what we should do. Is we should go out and seek considered views from the rest of the family before forming our opinion. Clearly, that's.
Oh, dear.
We can't in good conscience give any advice
No,
until we know the full
We're not
story.
the full story.
So now just Lego races in silence for the
Wait.
next 15 minutes.
We've still got 15 minutes. Okay, good.
So I think, we're going to advise her to stop bothering about the mother and grandmother. Does it matter that much?
I mean,
What influence can a mother and grandmother really have over the relationship? If he doesn't care, husband doesn't care, he just wants to go on to his job. Why is it affecting her? Can you not just wait until they forget about it? It's like, well, it'll all blow over, wouldn't it?
It will all blow over.
But he's presumably able to, he got charged for driving under the influence. Now I don't know what penalties you get for that.
Right.
Maybe he can't drive now, maybe she has to do all the driving. So she's being punished for that, she's having to do all his little chores. Drive him around, probably to work that he's desperate he's going to lose. Go on.
You seem to be inferring quite wildly.
I'm just assuming this. So she hasn't explained.
I don't know. No, it sounds she's being yelled at in the street. I think
That's
maybe.
not great. That's like normal, isn't it?
I think she should double down on the police involvement. Report the mother for harassment.
Report mother for harassment,
Yeah.
grandmother for harassment.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Until what? They're all completely she's
So
completely
you-
ostracized
Yeah,
by
so it all blows
everybody.
over.
Yeah, definitely.
You think she should snitch up, right?
Definitely.
up.
My advice is always to snitch up.
Litigate
I don't
us.
understand how you
Smack your
space
snitch
and
up.
time.
Smack your snitch up.
It's the green brick. It's the speed
You
brick.
need a green
I
one
can't
for
find a
ways.
green brick. It's outrageous.
I think that's good. I
Snapped.
think we've done that well there.
Two pieces of completely. Dom in the corner and wait for it all to blow over, and Ray on the let's get the
Get the law
FBI
involved.
Yeah.
What should I do, guy? Don't know.
Don't know. Either one or the other are two extremes.
Sounds bad. You should seek help, really.
Yeah.
Snitch more. Snitch more.
Right.
Oh,
Who won that
Robot
one?
Man won.
Well, you
Yeah.
kept cheating.
Right, it's me.
I kept.
I'm not finished yet. Back off.
Does that say lap 2?
Oh, I don't even get to finish.
I've gone to the next one, Ray. I thought you could read that one.
Fudge
Okay.
monster.
This cable's not going
Sorry.
to just throttle Ray with a garrote.
Okay. Oh,
Let's
this
sneak
is.
you up.
Oh, we're already kind of too late to help with this one, but I'm sure.
Oh, really?
I'm sure it's still
This might
relevant.
be for next year.
Maybe for next year. Okay. Dear Ray, Tom, Sam, and Tom, my Valentine is a heartless pig. It may plot twist, literally a pig. We don't condone it. It may well be St. Valentine's Day.
Pigs.
Not, romancing.
Oh, okay. So
Bloody hell.
don't romance pigs out there. Carry on.
It may well be St. Valentine's Day, the most romantic day of the year. But I'm not building up my hopes. I don't expect I'll get anything tonight. Flowers, chocolates and jewellery for other girls.
Oh no.
My bloke claims he'll be round to treat me later, but I doubt if his wife will let him out.
Oh, hang on.
Oh boy!
There's a twist in this curly tail.
God, keeps insisting on spending Valentine's Day with his stupid wife.
What the hell? I'm gonna
My
get
lover
fucked
hasn't
on.
spent a penny on me the whole time we've been together.
Who else
He's
is
so
there?
terrified of his wife finding out about our affair.
That's racist.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No, sorry. I
That
didn't
he
realize it was
refuses to open his wallet. He claims she checks their joint bank balance and his pockets every day.
How outrageous.
you. And his pockets every day. What, literal pockets?
We don't know. We don't
Turn
know.
him
She's
out.
not qualified there.
There's metaphorical pockets.
If she were to find a rogue receipt or an unaccounted cash withdrawal, she'd hit the roof. All our sordid couplings are conducted here in my flat, where I provide all food, drink, and condoms.
Oh, God. A steady supply for your
My family can't stand him.
one
My
would you
sister
cut out?
swears he squeaks when he walks, and my mum says he's got a mean look about him.
Oh wow.
You might have to finish off. I'm about to school this noob.
Well, I mean,
Recently, he surprised me with an unplanned visit. His wife was at a spa with a pal, and he turned up for a quickie.
So cool.
I don't think that needed the quote.
Well, it's in quotes.
oh, is it actually
It does, no,
increased?
it says quiche.
Oh.
I paid for it, of course.
I suggested we go for a meal, but he didn't fancy that. I didn't have any booze in, so I asked him to nip down to the mini-mart, but he said he didn't have any cash and actually asked for £50.
Oh my God. Sorry, for booze? How much booze can one get for £50? Quite a lot, I'd imagine.
Well, you know.
Booze and trinkets, I'd expect from that.
Guess what happened next?
Go on, what happened next?
We rowed.
Oh no.
He said I was lucky to have him in my life, and that I'd be lonely and sexually frustrated without him. Now he's saying that he'll only come back into my life again if I apologise for hurting his feelings.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I'm tempted to let
What a trick.
him to get stuffed. For the truth of the matter is that I don't have anyone to love except him.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I got a bit heavy.
Wow.
Okay, so she's got no self-esteem whatsoever, which we could have assumed as soon as we found out the bloke is actually married.
Fork up the 50 quid.
What? What? Fork out the 50 quid.
Pay
You
for the
just,
booze and you're done. Next question.
You know, can you put a price on love? 50 quid doesn't seem too bad.
Does she want to spend Valentine's Day alone again?
so you're saying this is all her fault?
No, it's not her fault. I'm just saying she should pay. It's his fault for being a knob, but that's the one she's chosen.
She's stuck there, I guess.
He is the best she's going to get.
She's absolutely right. No, I think this is fairly cut and dry.
Yeah.
Leave him, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many billions of people are there in the world? This is the only one that will ever love you.
It does sound like the right knob.
It's the squeaking that does it for me.
It's the squeaks as he walks.
Yeah, is that an expression? Is that meant to connote something?
I mean, it
I
is.
assume it's the pig.
Well, yeah.
He squeals like a little piggy.
Yeah. Good we heard that.
Sure.
No, he doesn't do
Can
that as he
I
walks.
pose an alternative theory?
Go on.
I think that maybe the bloke is disabled.
Because
Because
Why do you think the bloke
he squeaks when he walks, so either he's got a prosthetic leg or he's in a wheelchair.
that needs
And-
oiling?
and
Like,
Yeah, and he can't walk down to the shop because he can't walk. And she's being very unreasonable.
Wow.
We should consider the possibility.
We should consider the
God,
possibility.
it
That's
is.
all
And
I
then
know.
reject it.
We have to have devil's advocate here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not likely, but we've got to think about it. If that was the case, who's in fault?
I mean, he's still an arsehole. That is
Yeah.
possible.
I mean, he has got a wife who could presumably also be running him down to the shops.
Oh, good point. I did forget about the wife.
Yeah.
No, you're right. Cut and dry.
Well, maybe maybe she's the villain in all this. She's what's spending the day at the spa while her disabled husband can't even get out to the shops.
Yeah, and this woman's basically like his carer, kind of giving him food, drink, and condoms.
All in one go.
Like a little picnic hamper. Just
Yeah.
here's your food, drink, and
Like
condoms.
a special balloon.
It sounds like so, my family can't stand him. My sister swears he squeaks when he walks. My mum says he's got a mean look about him. A mean look about him.
Oh, no.
Why would you just not?
That would be sufficient for me. I mean, look.
Yeah.
I mean, that's enough to.
You're quite sensitive though.
Yeah, that's true.
So-
No, I probably am.
Yeah.
So she actually can't switch out then,
No.
because he's got a mean look.
Are you desperate to appeal to our Pokemon fans?
Right.
I don't think the Pokemon fans left a long time ago.
That's the reason that she can't switch out.
We should have promised them Nuzlocke secrets at the end of the episode.
We still can.
We still
Yeah, I mean, we are kind of hitting. I mean, I'm tempted to say this should be the last race because we're kind of hitting.
probably should be the last race. Can I just say I am undefeated so far?
Are you? Okay.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Well, what the gloves are
I'll
off now.
have to, get the. I know the Royal Knights race went well.
I was
Oh shit, he has just teleported as well.
gonna say Tom and Ray owned this game in the past, so they are
Yeah.
starting with some much of a leg up.
This was a classic.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
it
classic.
could be a classic. It's not a classic that Sam and I haven't played.
I've never played it.
It's a reflection of your characters.
I was more into Diddy Kong racing.
Diddy Kong Racing was
Diddy Kong
good.
Racing was-
This is I think it's got more elements of the Mario Kart. You can do the power slides, which I think you could do in Diddy Kong. But they're power ups like to disrupt everyone. I remember balloons.
Yeah.
But what did the balloons do? They just
So
boost.
Golden, you had a rocket, you had a shield.
Oh, okay, so it was-
boost.
Similar.
We are a bit off topic though.
Yeah.
We should probably think about this.
Dump
before
him,
the-
dump him.
I
Yeah.
think it's pretty.
I mean, if you had to have
Yeah.
default advice for an Agony Out column, like if you had to set up like an out of office
Oh,
auto
yeah.
response or something, it would just be dump them.
Dump. If you've got a problem
But then
that's
it's-
worth talking
it's
to an
just-
agony aunt about, you should probably have done.
But then,
But
very
then a
easy
lot
to
of
say
it-
that, isn't it?
Well, it's
Not
easy
being
for us to
involved.
say, but also a lot of it is, there's marriage and stuff, and if the gripe is not provable in the court of law, isn't that how it still works? Like, divorces can still be like
Free me
refused
to
if
giving
you
legal
can't.
advice now.
No, you can refuse a divorce unless it's
Call Ray,
qualified.
Tom and Sam solicitors.
Refuse.
don't call.
You
don't.
can.
There is no number. Unless we can edit one at the bottom of the screen.
No, I am not doing that.
We should open up our... I had to say
I
it,
mean,
didn't I?
Tom has finished.
Yeah.
Because that made me undefeated. I was defeated. So.
If you were defeated, then
I'll be defeated champion.
Next race wins.
This was lovely.
This
I'm really glad we did this.
And we've solved lots of problems.
We
I
solved
feel like
these
I've been
3
terrible.
problems.
I've given bad advice. I've taken the side of the wrong
It's not the
person.
time for remorse now.
I need someone to give me advice.
If you're still listening, caller number 1, don't do whatever we said to do.
That's a terrible idea.
Maybe they should just swap advice.
Oh, I like that idea. So
You
what? The one who
the
was
bloke
being
who-
shouted outside Greg's should dump the alcoholic.
Yeah, the
And
guy
this
who's being
one
made to
should
dress
lawyer
up
up.
should call the police.
Yeah.
Should lawyer up to get a better Valentine's gift.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, because he knows the police from snitching. So
Oh, that relationship is already
yeah,
there.
exactly. There you go. Pair them up together. Problem solved.
Brilliant.
Oh, actually, I'm right. They should actually date one another.
Yeah. They've both got something in common. Terrible partners.
Sign up to the Rain Tom Gaming matchmaking service.
Well, this has been lovely.
God, it's certainly been something. No one can say that this didn't happen.
You're just hungover. That's your fault.
That's far from my only fault. We should wrap up. If you did enjoy the episode, please do leave us a like, leave us a comment. If you're not already subscribed, if you enjoyed that, you'll definitely enjoy our good stuff. So definitely subscribe.
Egg link is coming, we should say. We're waiting on probably him to send us eggs.
Well, hey,
He
hang
could
on.
do with sending us a few more, and you guys could send us all
Send
some
these guys
more.
eggs. They do good things with them.
Pokemon.
We assume.
We poach them.
The
And
most
that's all
tepid
good.
endorsement I've ever had. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, though, is Ray,
Tom,
Tom,
and Sam
signing
signing off.
off.
That was a bit half-half. I like it, it's good.